Hello YouTubers and MTG enthusiasts. It's finally time for a video that I assume has never been made, but I was too lazy to check. It's a behind the scenes look at what it looks like at a moderately mediocre sized online sorting extravaganza. I don't know what you'd even call us. We open a lot of MTG singles and sell them online. That's what we do. So I'm one of the bigger online sellers, but there are ones that open just based on their listings, I don't know, 100 times the amount I do. So if you could imagine that hell, they must have about 50 people, 100 people at least. I mean, you can't do this with 1 or 2 or 3 people, as you're about to find out in this video. Although we do have a secret weapon, which is a golden retriever that we tried to train to sniff out expedition lands. I don't think golden retrievers really are supposed to do that. That's more of a bloodhound thing. But it was worth a shot. We were going to open all the boosters anyway. I don't really see what the logic was, but we were really messed up on caffeine. In fact, why don't we step into the future for a second so we can see where this goes eventually.
Why, hello there. My name is Kozilek, the Great Distortion. It's been 12 and a half straight hours. Woo! I am really, crunked on, caffeine right now. Like I'm not gonna sleep tonight. No way. No way! No way. I'm sick of seeing him. I'm sick of cards. I'm sick of magic.
It doesn't really get better from there. So, without further ado, here is opening 17 cases, which is 102 booster boxes, which is about, 3,200 rares, about 1,000 foils, something like that, a little bit less, and 55,080 total cards, I think, and now we're sorting practically all of them. Although we did leave a couple sealed, just for sales to local customers, but we opened probably at least 50,000, I think, something like that. So, put on your seatbelt, because things are about to get weird.
Hey guys, here at my shop, just playing the waiting game here. It's about, 8:45 in the morning, something like that. And I'm waiting for the carrier to show up with my giant order of cards. We got the 5,000s here, a whole stack of those, couple 3,000s on the bottom for the rares. Gonna top load them, gonna get some penny sleeves going. And I guess I'll start sorting these because I hate waiting. I can't stand waiting because I want to get to work. I know I'm going to be sorting cards for, 10 hours at least. So kind of want to get started, but he's kind of not showing up yet. And as I progressively go mad and descend into madness, I'll be sure to film it. Oh boy, you'll never guess what just arrived. And you'll never guess who my distributor is. Okay guys, it's the very first booster, out of the first box, out of the first case. I just gotta mount the camera and we will open this thing. This is gonna set the tone for the next, 3,000 boosters. Well, this is about the best angle I could find, so let's open it. Oh, they're made out of Kevlar again. Awesome. Alright, there we go. Oh, we'll just toss this anywhere. I'm sure it won't become a large pile over time. We've got Brute Shot. Oh boy. Or Brute Strength. I'm doing great already. I need more caffeine. Alright, let's skip to commons here. We got good commons. Witness the End. Love it. Oh, we got a waste. Woo! Separate that one. Sears Lantern. Love it. Oh, Prophet of Distortion. I like that card. Whoops, you guys can't see it. Chitinous Cloak. Love this one. Gift of Tusks. Classic. And Overwhelming Denial. Not a very good card. I mean, I kind of like it. I think it's alright. And behind it, just a Force and a Zombie. So, I'll call that a so-so pull. I think it's slightly above $1. So there you go. The whole set's going to be amazing. I just noticed something completely nuts. You see that symbol right there? Yeah, that's the BFZ symbol. So, apparently, all of the, at least the booster pack lands from OGW are actually quite literally the same artwork and the same card as BFZ. I did not know that. Well, I'm on box 4. This is taking a while, but just wanted to show you some fun stuff I pulled. Well, hey, foil Oath of the Gideon. Whoa, boy. Anyway, look at these misprints. So this one came out of one booster, and these two came out of another, thus proving that boosters come off the line pretty close to each other, I guess, because that'd be an odd coincidence, don't you think? Okay, it's still funny, but only because it's not my rares. That's always good for a collection. And then these were from the same box. Look at the left-right cut on this. There's the left. There's the right. Oh my gosh, and they're all like that. Whatever, you get the wonky box once in a while. I mean, I don't know if people know this if you open enough, but you occasionally get packs that are just outright upside down. Ones with 2 lands, one with 2 rares. I've seen that. I think I've seen 2 foils. So you get some weird stuff if you open enough of them. Oh, by the way, foil Canitas! Very first pack of the next box. Take a guess. Left-right cut problems. Shocker. So that actually is interesting to me because that means that back over, ooh, look at that, back over here in the case, this is 2 different boxes. It was those 2 boxes right there. Boxes come off the line very close to each other, off the sheet cutting machine. I don't really know how it works, and I used to work at a graphics facility, but yeah, that's interesting. That means I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of misprints in at least this case, probably this box too. I'm still rocking out to this totally epic rave music in the background. I can't talk. I need more Red Bulls. See, only 1 of 3 Red Bulls has been drank. That is not enough. That is an insufficient amount for card sorting. But people ask me this all the time. So we got a foil, okay? Foil, yay. This is what the pack looks like. You got token, got your land, got your foil. Then you've got your rare or mythic if you're awesome like me. Then your 3 uncommons and then 9 commons, not 10. There are normally 10. So people always say, "Oh no, it's thicker. You can weigh it. Allegedly, it weighs more." That's what I hear, but it's not a thicker pack. It's not actually a thicker, 1 card more booster. So you definitely can't tell with your hands if there's a foil in there or not. So that solves that mystery. I almost forgot to show you guys the accessories. Check this out. Takes quite a couple sleeves and top loaders to ship out this many cards. These are the real nice 100-point ones. I usually use 79, but that's PCW. My new vendor doesn't carry those. So these are pretty nice. I really like these. They're real thick. They can hold 4 sets of card sleeves, or 1 set of 4 cards sleeved. And here's my mountain of penny sleeves. Well, I've opened 2 full cases, which is 12 boxes, and right here you can see all of the expedition lands I've pulled. That's concerning. Guess who just showed up to the party? It's Foil Nissa! Ooh. Oh boy, better late than never. Boy, these fluorescent lights, I tell you. It's a rugged prairie. So this is what the expeditions look like. They're absolutely beautiful. This is the old 2-for-1 double filter sort of. I don't know. I don't even know what they're called because they aren't really filters and they aren't really a 2-for-1. It's kind of both. Like you have to tap the land together. A true double would be great, but this isn't Pokemon. So very glad this one showed up because that means there's hope for this shipment yet. Captain's log supplemental. Star date. I don't even know what the date is today. January. it's sometime in January in space. I just put this in top loader, but I wanted to share something very interesting. I pulled 4 expedition lands from the previous set, and this is the first one I pulled from this set, and this is printed drastically differently. I mean, like, it's a different thickness, it's a different amount of friction on the front of the card, it's a different, like, ink it looks like, so that's really strange that they switched it up. I mean, I don't think this is just my imagination, so either this is like some weird print that didn't work out very well, or these are a lot different than the last ones, so very interesting fun fact. And we've got number 2. This is the first pack in the first box of a new case. How about that? The very first pack. I mean, seriously, there's the pile, there's the rare, there's that. And those are from the last set. But this is really weird because the front of it feels like really bumpy sandpaper. And I recall the last ones feeling like they were coated in oil. They were ultra smooth and a little bit thicker. This is, I don't know, a pretty traditional width card, I think. It's very strange. It just feels different. So that's interesting, but I'm very glad I pulled another one. We're 2 Red Bulls into it. I don't even know how many I opened. Here's the next case. Case Mountain. I opened this many. I'm already getting sick of this, and I'm maybe 20 to 25% done, so this sucks. I'm gonna have to call in some reinforcements. Oh boy, expedition number 3. This one's another double filter, or whatever I've been calling them. Cool. It's expedition number 4, and this one is Eye of Ugin. I believe that's a pretty popular one. It's no Wasteland, but it's pretty good. A lot of catching up to do number-wise, but the past doesn't influence future results in honest probability. Ooh, we got some sweet rock going on. The music, I tell you, that's the only reason I'm still going. That and these beautiful foil soup bowls. Look at that. That is delicious. Whoops, lens cap. And we've got number 5, Fetid Heath. Just in time for... Hi, Nala. Nala, do you like the Fetid Heath? Nala, come here, Nala. Nala, what do you think? What do you think of the Heath?
Nala, what do you think? Come on, what do you think?
What do you think? Is it cool? Is it awesome? What do you think?
Is that cool? What do you think?
Is it the best thing you've ever seen?
Nala's seal of approval.
She is thoroughly disinterested.
Nala.
Hey Nala. Can you help us find an expedition? Does this have an expedition in it? Nope. She says no. Nala, do any of these have an expedition? Nope. She just wants water. She likes water more than expeditions. What a sick dog. We have more Chandras than we should have. I don't know, but we gotta...
I'm gonna build a Great Wall of Chandra.
I can't see it. Look at all
the Great Wall of Chandra. The Great Wall of Chandra.
Theoretically, I should pull 52 of them. It's now, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock, so I've been doing it for 10 hours straight. There seems to be, I mean, it might just be our heads, but not exactly even print numbers on certain mythics and rares, so I'll get back to you on those later. All right, it's officially 8 o'clock p.m. All the helpers gave up and left. This is the aftermath. This is the devastation that could be caused by the Eldrazi. Just look at this chaos. And this is all the Eldrazi's fault. They just come in and just wreck everything. Everything's a disaster. Yeah, but we got really damn good pulls. I pulled 2 Eye of Ugins now. I'll have the totals later because we're still not done. I've got, God, what did he just tell me on the way out? 7.5 cases left. And I'm only reserving 2 of those for selling sealed to people. So, yeah. I'm just starting to sleeve them up. That's as far as I got with sets of 4 right there. I'm starting to sleeve just the mythics. Got to do the rares too. I'm going to count out all the Storm Chaser mages out of the uncommons over there. And going to get all the wastes out of those, the waste basics. Going to get all those out of there later. So, not worrying about that for tonight. Never to drink that 3rd Red Bull because I want to stay living. But it'll help tomorrow morning when I get to just sleep for 8 straight and start this all over. Should be fun. It's time for the fun part, sorting. And like I said, we're not even done opening, but I need to get some of these up and posted online. So welcome to the game of memory from hell. Yes, I know, very logical. 5, 5, 5, 5, 10-ish, and around the corner. I didn't really count them ahead of time. I just started making piles. And then this is a mythic village right here. So the cards are starting to talk to me. It's been like 11 hours straight. So this is Mythic Village, damn it. Well, I thought I'd show off the expedition lands because one of them just sold. So I guess we're not going to get a picture of all of them. But we've got Wooded Bastion, Wasteland, the number 1. I love it. Horizon Canopy, Rugged Prairie ×2. Then Sunken Ruins. Boy, these lights are ruining everything. Fetid Heath, Twilight Mire, Tectonic Edge, one of the lowest ones out there. Everybody's making jokes about that one. Then we got Strip Mine, another pretty bad one. But then 2 Eye of Ugins with the coolest foil job I've ever seen. That purple right there is unreal. So we've still got 7 cases of 6 boxes apiece to open. So hopefully this is not it. So, it's now Monday, actually. I didn't bother to film the rest of the days because it was just mind-numbing, soul-crushing, brain-melting, awful sorting, which is the worst thing ever. I think I worked, till 1 in the morning on day 1, and then about 12 or 13 hours straight the next day, and then the next day it was short because I had somewhere to go, and then Sunday I was there. Oh my gosh, like, at least 8 hours. I don't know, a lot of shipments, a lot of sorting. So yeah, it was not very fun or exciting, but you only do it once in a while. It's only, once a quarter? So, it's just something you do.
So we actually, we only have 3 cases left. So we opened 4.5 since then. And we got 1 more Fetid Heath, we got 1 Ancient Tomb, and 1 Dust Bowl. I think that was it. So pretty good pulls. It's about right in line with what the probability was. So the numbers that they're releasing, that they're saying that they show up in, is the number that they show up in. It was great pulling 12 boxes in a row with 0. That was ridiculous. So I guess you could say the rest of the boxes had more than they should have, I guess, probability-wise. But, I guess it all evens out or whatever. This whole set is selling pretty poorly. I mean, there's 3 cards that make up almost the entirety of my sales. They're not really all that expensive. All the expensive cards like Nissa and Kozilek's Return are just tanking. They're down like 30%. And with only 184 cards in the set, it's always going to be a not very valuable set. So we've resorted to sorting the commons and the uncommons by card and by color, so that we can sell full sets of 520, which is 4 of every common, 4 of every uncommon, because that's the only way we're going to make money. That and selling basically all 3,000 of the full art lands that we pulled. I mean, this is just terrible. We got to sell all this just to break even. This set is just horrific. It's absolutely terrible. And I think the main problem is people are hesitating to build decks because they're all a bunch of net deckers, so they want to wait for the first tournament. Well, by the time the first tournament rolls around, the cards are going to have depreciated because everybody keeps undercutting each other. So everything sucks about this set. It's really not going to make me a penny. I mean, this just really sucks. I'm going to have to sell like lots of foils and stuff I don't normally do, and just oversort, spend another 30 to 40 hours sorting that I don't want to do, package up really difficult packages like 520 cards, try shipping those without damaging the corners. So pretty much, it's always really, really, really rough sorting this many cards, but it's even worse when you do it all for free. You make 0 profit. I swear if I lose money on this one, I am going to be just livid, because that happened with Origins actually. So, I mean, it's a lot of factors. It's the U.S. Postal Service raising the prices out of nowhere, like a couple days right before we started selling cards. I mean, my vendor was a little bit wrong about what my price would be per box. That threw it off by over $1,000. So big losses there, and just everything. Like our labels cost more than I thought. Like the bubble mailers cost more than I thought. Everything's going down the toilet with this one, but I'll let you know if I actually do come out ahead on this one. By the way, speaking of vendor screw-ups, I was allocated, like I said, 102 boxes, which was what I requested. So I got everything I requested. None of this, there's a big shortage. Nobody can get what they want. Everybody's getting shorted. Not this time around, except fat packs. I requested, I don't even know, because the result was 0. I got 0 fat packs allocated to my shop. 0. Like, none. Not even, we're going to delay them and get you a second shipment. No, 0. It was 0 when I made the order. It's 0 now, and it's probably going to be 0 next week. I heard all these rumors about, there's a second print run, and like certain stores like Target and stuff are getting a second print run. Well, they're supplied completely differently. They're going to get like a 10th restocking of the shelves, I guess you would say. So they get them from like a different person that's like a sub-distributor. It's a whole different story. They get a certain amount allocated and reserved just for them. It's a different pool. But for me, it's one of the 6 super distributors in the U.S. There's only 6 of them, and I'm with one of them. So it's not like I'm going through a sub one, or like a reseller or something. And yeah, I got 0, so that really sucks. But I did notice that right now online you can get a fat pack for about $43, which is pretty good. That's like eBay price right now. If you're one of those people who doesn't know that Star City Games is pure concentrated evil that likes to rip people off and manipulate prices, then you would have pre-ordered yours there for $59.99. I believe that's what the price was. It was somewhere in that neighborhood, because they just assumed, it's going to be another set of full art lands. People are going to want them. People didn't get any last time. And then it's going to have the wastes. The wastes are actually in the land pack now. So instead of 15, 15, 15, it's like 12, 12, 12, I guess, or something like that. That's what I heard. Maybe it was 18. I don't remember. But whatever. Somehow they managed to fit the wastes in the land pack. So that's kind of cool. But really the demand isn't that crazy. I think everybody who wanted full art lands got them, and these are literally the same full art lands this time around. So if you pre-ordered there, you got massively, massively ripped off, and probably every other time you bought cards from them. So, I didn't look at any other vendors, so maybe like ones that are a little bit friendlier and have a better reputation were also pre-selling them for much, much, much above like 43 or whatever the MSRP is. But it's a lot more reasonable now in reality, and it's only 4 days after release, and you can get them for 43. That's a lot better than BFZ for sure. Well, that concludes my little tour video, I guess, of us opening way too many packs and what it looks like at least medium small scale seller of singles, and how we do it, and how boring it is, and how much caffeine we drink. And I mean, there are a lot bigger sellers out there like me, and actually one of my helpers went down at one point to help another seller. If I said his name, you guys would all know exactly who he is. He's famous in the magic industry, but he lives relatively close to us, I guess. So one of my helpers helping me sort was down there, and he said that my operation looks just like his, just a little bit smaller, because my shop is used primarily for something else, actually. But every quarter we do magic cards. So yeah, just imagine a big bunch of guys sitting around eating junk food, drinking Red Bull, and sorting cards times 10 or something. Then you've got a slightly bigger one. So a lot of people like to picture that scene from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where they're at the rich girl's factory, and they hired 1,000 people to open the chocolate bars till they found the golden ticket. It didn't look dissimilar to that, but I don't think anybody has a room that big, except for maybe some of the gigantic super sellers on eBay, people who sell 100 sets of a foil common. You know how many you'd have to open to get that many? Oh my gosh, I would rather rip my teeth out one at a time than open that many, because I'm already going completely insane opening this many. We're actually, right now, as it sits, right now, Monday, only about 1/3 done sorting. So yeah, we're not even technically done opening, although that's on purpose. So I might film another video next time, maybe get a little bit crazier. We're actually going to do something probably really stupid with all the boxes that we have, because we already did something stupid with BFZ, I just haven't filmed it yet, or haven't finished editing it yet. But yeah, look forward to some really cool videos in the future, and if you want to see more craziness, like what we're going to do with some of our spare cards that we got left, oh, it'll be fun. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.